and passing exams and getting degrees and all this stuff, because that's an exam is, here's some left brain information, now give it me back on a paper telling me what I've told you to believe. Okay, you've done it very well. You've got a first-class degree, a first-class indoctrination often. Now, what this conspiracy information on a 5-sense level does, it talks to the left brain in the language the left brain understands. And I've seen it over the time in my personal experience, and of course other people would have seen it. It starts to make the left brain change its sense of reality. And once it starts to change that, it starts to think, well, hold on a second. If everything I thought about the world here was wrong, and it's not like that at all, what the heck else is in this world is not like I thought it was? And I've seen this where people, once that left brain starts this process of withdrawing from a sense of it knows what's going on to I never knew, then it starts to move. And as it starts to move, it literally starts to open to other possibility. And then this movement between the hemispheres can start to happen. And I've seen people who would have laughed in my face about reality and all that stuff, who now encompass it because they went through the process of credible names, dates, places, 5-sense information, explaining logically why the world is not like they thought it was on a 5-sense level. Everything starts to move then. So you know, it's important that the deprogramming of people's manipulated sense of reality happens on multi-levels, not just kind of, you know, we must become spiritual, we must go within, you know. I mean, people say, oh, Alex Jones, he just frightens people and all that stuff. Well, hold on a second. You know, just hold on a second. You know what's negative? It's not information, it's ignorance. That's what's negative, ignorance. And if you want to be ignorant and therefore a manipulator's party trick, then you go ahead. And if you want to look at the information, the 5-sense information that I put out and Alex puts out and people like that and many others, and say it's negative, it's frightening. Well, the fact that you find it frightening instead of empowering because you now understand the game better and therefore you have more power to do something about it, then that is not a statement about those putting the information out. It's a statement about the way you're receiving it.
Exactly. Something that we liked very much was something that George Green said to us in our interview with us April last year. And he used the little analogy. He said, listen, if your car is on the railroad track and there's a train coming down and you don't know that, then, and I don't tell you, then he said, shame on me for not telling you, and shame on you for not knowing. And this is just a nice little way of encapsulating what you're saying.
Yeah, I have an analogy I use very similar to that. I talk about not the hurricane coming, what do you call them? The twisters.
The tornado.
The tornado, yeah. And the tornado's coming, but you have put your head in a bucket of sand because you don't want to face the fact that the tornado's coming. Now, you can hide from that for a while, but you're still there, and the tornado's still coming. And your bum is still in the air, and it's going to get smacked very shortly by a tornado. If you lift your head from the sand, face the situation that you're in, there's a tornado coming, now you have taken power back to yourself by saying, okay, I see the situation now, I can take avoiding action for my benefit.
Of course.
And this is why it's so important. And I hear people who you might call New Age who talk about letting go of fear and taking your power back and come to this workshop and we'll show you how to do it. And then they say, oh, you mustn't talk about this conspiracy, it's too negative. And what happened to letting go of fear and all this stuff, you know? And what
these are the guys who hope that the angel Gabriel is going to come and save us. You know? Yeah, well, that doesn't work either.
Every level, it seems to me every belief system, every mind construct seems to have a version of the cavalry coming over the horizon. You know, okay, here's the cavalry, okay. Here's the cavalry, here's the cavalry, there's the cavalry. And we need to understand that, you know, because if we give our power away to other people, where do those other people actually, where do they actually stand physically as we give our power away to them? Out there, symbolically. So what we're doing is giving our power away into the illusion, and then wondering why nothing ever changes. The whole conspiracy, or the foundation of the conspiracy, is to persuade 6 billion people to give their power away every day. And the power used to control us is the power these people are saying, thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. Take it back, House of Cards comes down, because that's what it is. It's a house of cards, and we're holding it together in here.